Hello.
We are back.
Yes, we're back.
Another Sunday, another week has gone. At least we're into March, which now more or less officially means it's springtime.
Yeah, we've had some really nice weather last 2 days. So
yeah, pity you haven't been able to go out and enjoy it.
Yeah, I got better, then got ill again. So yeah, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Through all the coughing that I've done, I've now lost my voice. But yeah, it was weird. I come on Sunday. I felt okay on Monday. I did the Star Trek review, and then Tuesday, sorry, I was back to square one again. So went to the doctors. They said it was viral, so I just have to get over it. I bought the chemist's stockpile of Cavonia and cough sweets and everything else. So I've been trying to get on top of it, and it's getting slightly better. But as you can hear from my voice, my voice is going. So it means doing videos is a little bit more difficult now. Which I haven't done any, but I have got them. They're here, issue 7 of the Dalek and 104 of the Tumblr. I just haven't got around to doing anything, so I do apologise.
Don't need to apologise. Just get yourself better, and once you're feeling better, you can do, like I said, do a double. Do 2 issues.
I will have to do like double issues every day, I think, to get caught up at some point, because I've got like 66 Batmobile here and Enterprise build and Snoopy, and not only that, since last Sunday, everyone in the house has come down with it. Kirsty, the girls, so we've all got it now.
Yeah.
So
again, guys, tonight we're only going to go for about half an hour, 45 minutes to save Kev's voice, so he can recover, get over a bowl of steaming hot water and some Vicks in it or something.
I've done that. I've been putting on Vicks vapor rub every night, and I've been really getting on top of it, but it's just not shifting it, which is a pain. So
okay. Well, I'll come round tomorrow. It's a bit of a drive, though, and I'll put an X on your door so nobody knows to go.
Everyone, stay away. Yeah. A big red X on the door.
So we are finally in March. Not much news this week. There's a couple of things that I've got to share with people. Something that was sent to me today by a subscriber on Facebook that's getting released this week, but not in the UK. So I'm going to share that now.
Okay.
So you don't know this one, do you, Kev?
I don't know. It's first of it.
Okay. So
I don't know.
This gets released in Italy this week.
Yes. The is that the collection of no, this is the
it's the 1/8 scale Michael Schumacher Formula One. And that gets released this week in Italy.
That is going to be, if that's released over here, that would be very, very popular. Very popular.
So this is Centura, which is in Italy. Which I
Panini
think
over here.
Yeah, Panini over here. There's not that much information on it, to be honest with you. There is a video, but I can't play it because of copyright. A little bit of information. 1/8 scale, single seater. Won his first world title aboard a Ferrari. Okay. Something that I know. This is when I used to watch Formula One, so I noticed it's got the groove tires. That's when slicks were banned. In Formula One to try and slow down the cars, so they put grooves in the tires to slow them down. That went out the window. That was back when they used to refuel in the pit stops as well. They don't do that no more. So there's all bits of information on it. Obviously, this is only available for Italy at the moment. Gifts, you get a helmet, signs, slip binders. 50% off if you subscribe with a credit card or PayPal, and there is a premium offer.
You get Michael Schumacher.
Yeah, you get a figure to put in it, some spare wheels, a display kit, and some diorama. Oh, sorry, wet tires. Yes.
Yeah, you get some wet tyres with that. And is that a pit stop diorama?
Yes.
And a display case.
And a display case.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So yeah, so there is that, and then just the little bits underneath. So yeah, I think if that came to this country, that would be very, very popular.
Yeah.
In over here. 56,
Ferrari tends to sell very well, so
yeah, 56.1 centimeters by 21.6 centimeters by 13.5 centimeters. So yeah, but that is definitely this week, because if I go to this week's release date was on the first of the 3rd, 2025. So that is this week.
Yep.
So there we go. The second one, now we have seen this before, but it is a re-release. It's a re-release with a difference though, and that is the Iron Man is back on Fan Home.
Yeah.
It's the same as before, bar one thing. You can do a fast track 1 year build with it.
Cool.
So this is the second one they've now. How many is it now they've done with the first to get it in 12 months?
Oh, there's been a few now, hasn't there?
It was the Megazord.
Yep. There was another one as well. I can't think of it now.
Chat might be able to tell us.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can get this in 12 months, or you can get it as the standard. If you get it over 12 months, there's a 12% discount. I don't know why it says most popular on there, because if this is only a recent thing with them, how can it be most popular?
Yeah.
But I don't know. So there is that. Everything, like I said, is the same specifications, same content, same free gifts.
Yeah.
And yeah, same if you subscribe through if you pay via PayPal as well. So the only thing difference, we've got a nice video down there from Wayne. All the different questions and everything. So only difference, like I said, is that they are offering this as a 12-month subscription instead of the standard subscription. Now, I'm wondering, with some that are coming to an end, like the Optimus Prime, whether we're going to see that back with an option of a 12-month subscription.
Yeah, or RoboCop even.
RoboCop hasn't finished, so I'm just wondering whether when these models are finished,
yeah,
are they then going to bring them back again?
The 12-month fast track, yeah,
or a fast track, or I buy the whole kit now, like they have done with the Megazord, because the Megazord has been around for a while because it was first in France.
Yeah, I could see them offering a full build on Iron Man actually.
Yeah,
it seems like the figure builds seem to be a little bit more perfect for like the full build, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And I'll tell you the truth, the Iron Man, I would say, is from what I haven't built it myself, but it is, if it's one of your first models that you know as a part work that you haven't done before, I'd say a bit like the Terminator, it's quite simple to do.
Yeah.
It is very simple to do, so it's a great starter build for anybody wanting to try out Partworks and see how it goes.
Yes, definitely.
But that's my personal opinion. Nobody's told me to say that. I'm just saying,
yeah.
What I've seen, it does look a nice build to do.
Simple. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people had a lot of problems with it.
No.
Like you were saying, I think it's quite straightforward. The electrics are quite easily installed, and operated and stuff, and it goes together quite well. So
yeah. Okay, so that is Fan Home. Now the last thing, and I messaged you this about is Hachette have had a bit of a revamp of their website.
Yeah, it's much more user friendly on the phone now, on your mobile.
Yes, you said that because you were looking on your phone, wasn't you? I've only looked at it as on the computer. I haven't looked at it on my phone. but it does look a lot. I mean, the icons look bigger.
Yes.
So it's a little bit easier to read. They've put a lot more color and graphics into it.
It's just a shame they haven't done an update of the issues, because there's a lot of them out of stock still.
Yes, a few people have been saying that to me, that the shop hasn't really been updated with any out of stock items. So
yeah,
but, I mean, the top is still the same, like that. I think also they've dropped down the free delivery on orders as well, because I'm sure that was at £40 and now it's down to 30.
Right. Okay.
So I think that has changed as well.
Okay. Cool.
If you go to your account area, it's exactly the same. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, it's. I mean, they've got all these bits. These were down below before.
Yeah.
So they've got all them that they're in association with. You can then go to which ones you want, and I mean, we're Partworks.
So we're on the build ups,
and there we go. So build up models. So yeah, it's nice that they've revamped it and had a bit of a rebrand, really, of things.
Yeah.
Logo's still the same, but
like I said, it's a lot more. It's more user friendly for the mobile, that's for sure. So I'm wondering whether they've done it specifically for that purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I like it. I mean, I think it looks a little bit more appealing than.
It looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. So that is this week's news, really. I don't know what people in the chat think of the new look Harshep website, but I think it looks quite nice. And I only ever find these things out by just going on and having a nosy.
Yeah, really. Yeah. I have been checking the site, but not recently. I probably go on there once a week. Usually it'd be revamped, so I went straight on it. And like I said, it comes up much better on your phone than it did previously. So
because as soon as each of us find out some information, we're messaging each other going, did you know about this? Did you know about this?
Well, did you see this? Did you see that? Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah. So we're all on the same page for Sunday.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's really the news. So yeah, I'm just wondering if FanHome maybe then might start offering 12 months on future Partworks, bringing some back, like Kit, Knight Rider.
Yeah, and they've just brought back the Dodge Charger, haven't they? So, but yeah, I think they would definitely offer it if they do RoboCop again, or Optimus Prime. That's cool.
Kate, what else is there that they've done in the past? I had a list at one point. R2D2.
Yeah, Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
There's lots. DeLorean. The Eleanor.
Yeah, I don't know if they do it with past companies.
I don't think they can because of the way, and like you said, unless they double up on issues, because the stages and the issues are set the way they are. Yeah, it has to work. It works better when they're single issues, like they are with.
I don't even know if they offer it as a full build, because I know even now they're having stock problems with the older Eagle Moss builds.
Yeah.
So I don't think they do that, but yeah, like you said, they can't. They could do it with the DeLorean, but I don't think they'll be able to do it with the Ecto 1, the Enterprise, or the Eleanor, unless they offer 2 issues a month, so 2 magazines. But that's the only way they could do it. But I think with stock problems, I don't think it's still. I think they're still having nightmares from it.
Yeah, it's been one of those. I mean, it's been brilliant that people have been able to sort of go on and complete stuff and finish their builds, but I think internally it's been a bit of a nightmare with it all.
Yeah. So that is our news for the week. So let's go through some chat. Right, I did set this up early yesterday. So yeah. So 1:55 yesterday we had Flip Dip, who says hello there. Hi Flip Dip, welcome.
Well,
then at 2:41 we had Steve 131 saying evening all. Evening Steve.
Hi Steve.
And then at 6:24, we had the Harris saying a very good evening, Mark and Kev. Evening, D.
Evening, D.
And
For
then
yesterday.
I had a new member, new channel
Oh,
member,
lovely.
Farmer, who became a channel member. So thank you, Nick, for joining.
Well done.
Out all my ends.
Brilliant, Nick.
Yeah, so I'm really pleased at that.
Yeah.
Right, I can go with tonight's now. So here we go. So Spider Sprue says, hop, hello, Kev. So evening, Spider Sprue, welcome.
Evening, Spider.
And then he says, hello, Mark. So evening, Spider, welcome. We've got Craft, Knit and Sew, Sophie in saying, hi, everyone. Hi, Sophie, welcome.
Hi, Sophie.
And then D says, and a good evening, Kev and Mark on the other side. So evening, D.
Hi, D.
Sophie says, who fancies participating in the munching of homemade dark chocolate muffins?
Yeah.
My diabetic nurse would be chasing me down the street if I did that. So, yeah. Will's Workshop says, evening all, just playing channel ping pong for the thumbs up. So thank you, Will.
Here's Will.
And then he also says ping pong things, thumbs up. Then we've got Dave Matt builds in who says, good evening, Mark and Kev. Have a great stream tonight. Thank you, Dave, Mark. And
Dave. Thank you.
And then we've got David Hawley who says a very good evening, Kev and Mark once again. So evening, David.
Evening, David.
We've got Steve Edmonds in who says, hello all. Hello, Steve. Welcome.
Hi, Steve.
And then we have Amber M. Hi all. Happy Sunday. So hi, Amber. Welcome. And then we've got Andy Carroll who says, good evening, guys. Hope you had a great week. Yeah, it's not been too bad.
Apart from this, it's been all right.
Better weather. Better weather, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And then Andy Carroll says, I saw that the alien build is being offered as a full build.
Brilliant.
So is that on Hash yet?
It is indeed.
Hang on.
Unless it's Agora that are offering it as a full build.
Oh, no. Right, hang on. I'll bring this up. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Hang on. There we go. Full kit plan. 100 kits in one delivery.
Oh, brilliant.
100 kits for £999 with 3 postage and packaging plus 3 free gifts included. Wow.
Wow, that is cheap.
Wow, okay.
That is really cheap because I think the full build, I think you're saving about £300 there.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Don't really go into it much, but okay.
If you're looking to build the alien.
Yeah, over Julie's dead body in this house, but
yeah.
Okay. Right, well there you go. You can do the alien as a full kit.
Brilliant. Full kit seems to be the way to go in at the moment.
Yeah, you cannot get that through Agora in the UK though.
Ah, right, okay.
I do know that. You can only get it through Hachette in the UK for the alien build.
Right.
The alien build is only offered in the US
through Agora.
Yeah, a bit like the Titanic was.
Yeah.
We've got Cadnola Builds in who says, hi everyone. Hi Jason, welcome.
Hi Jason.
Will's Workshop says videos by Mime.
Yes, that's what I'll have to do.
AI your video.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen some AI videos recently and some of them are disturbing.
Have you seen the new what they do now on YouTube do audio dubbed?
Yes.
So if you go and watch a builder in France or something and they've got audio dubbed on, they literally put it in English for you.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Just got to close the door. Hang on a sec.
Okay. But it's the weirdest voice in the world.
Yeah. It's a bit weird. Have you done it on yourself yet?
No.
Right.
No, I don't think we're come out with. Imagine this show audio dubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flip Dip says the countdown always reminds me of a film with Barry Norman.
What, our countdown?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Spider says I still feel ill too. So there we go.
Yeah, I think I could probably push through it, but you have to be 100% to do some of these builds because otherwise you're just not into it.
I don't think I could do a build unwell. I think I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
I haven't done anything. It's painful because everything's building up now, and yeah, I'm gonna have to do that sort of like what you said, bit of a marathon.
The thing about it is as well, when you're doing a build, you want to come across. You really want to get your enthusiasm across.
Yeah,
and it's so hard to do that when you're when you're ill, because it doesn't come across as you being enthusiastic at all.
Yeah, and then when you're really ill as well, you feel weaker, and trying to do screws and stuff like that, it's just a no-go.
Yeah. Dave McBuild says, Kev, have a hot toddy, a glass of Jameson's Irish Finest, guaranteed to get rid of it. Yeah,
I'll have to try something because it's all these drugs that I'm on and not doing nothing. So something I'll have to try something.
I still suffer from after effects of COVID.
Yeah, well, you get long COVID, yeah.
I still get, before I had COVID, which was back in 2021, I could talk for England, absolutely talk for England. And then when I had COVID, I can only talk for a short amount of period before I have to take a drink, or if not, I start coughing my guts up.
Yeah.
So
when I went to the doctors, they said it could be COVID, but they did a test and they were like, it's not COVID. And then they just went, it's viral. I was like, brilliant. So what then? They went, you're just going to have to get over it. So I was like, oh, right. I could have just Googled it and stayed at home. But yeah.
I love that. It's just viral. You're going to have to get over it. Oh, thanks.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
D says, Kev, well, at least you can still live stream tomorrow night.
Yeah. I done it off of the old headphones last time because you don't want to hear me coughing down there. It'd be awful. So, yeah.
We've got Ian Campbell in who says, a very good morning, afternoon, and evening all. Evening, Ian. Welcome.
Right, Ian.
And then we've got Daz Faulkner in who says, how do Daz? Welcome.
Hi, Daz.
And then we've got Stephen Haynes Models in who says, hi, Mark and Kev. Hi, Stephen. Welcome.
Stephen.
And I reckon I'm going to have to read these now. Yes. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
Oh, you still got some stuff.
Ian's World of Models says, evening, Mark and Kev, and all on this stream. So, evening, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian.
Spencer Smith, where do you get the Power Ranger 1 from?
Well, it'd be Fan Home.
It's Fan Home, yes.
Yeah.
Megazord. Yeah, the Megazord. Just go on to Fan Home's website and just
it's on there.
I don't think they've got any of the full kits at the moment though available, have they?
No, they haven't. No, apparently it's March. They come back as a full build. So this month, sometime, I don't know when.
Yeah.
But there's always links in my videos, Spencer. So if you watch my Megazord video in the description, there's always a link. You just click that link and it'll take you straight there.
Yeah. I've had to take a lot of my links out for builds, because they're not on the website anymore. It's a bit like with hardware. There's only so far you can go until you have to say, right, well, I can't put a link in for that because you can't start from issue 1 anymore.
Yeah. It's your Titanic stuff.
I've had to do it with the Titanic. I've had to do it with the Lancaster Bomber. I had to do it with the Terminator.
So the Tumblr. It's really weird. Hachette always take the website down, don't they? About when they get to about issue 50, they actually take the website completely away.
Yeah.
I never really understood that, but yeah.
Could be to save on the fees of having how many websites.
Yeah, bandwidth and stuff like that. Yeah, storage. Yeah.
Ian's World of Models says, I have a couple of short videos on my channel of a couple of model builds I finished this week. If you could throw in a like and sub, we'd much appreciated. Well, I'm sub to you, Ian. So
yeah, everyone over to Ian's channel.
Yeah,
give it a thumbs up and a sub.
Yeah, and I watched them as well. So
yeah,
he did 2 ones from Lost in Space.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes. Will's Workshop says, I'll be tempted to do with another kit as car.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Is there much to change on that?
Well, actually, I think he appeared 3 times in the series. Is it 3 or 4 times? He was in the very first season, I think like season 8 or something. He was exactly like Kit.
Yeah.
And then he was in season 3 and he was exactly like Kit, but he gets completely destroyed this time. And I think when he comes back, I think it's in season 4, he's slightly different. He's got these grayer bits on him.
Right.
I think the lower part of car is grey instead of black. I think they've done that so when the 2 cars are together, you knew which was which. Obviously the bar's different on car, but when they're back to back, there was no way of saying really who was car and that. And I think that's why they changed it and they put the grey band around it.
Right. Okay. Spider Proof says, got my first pack of Terminator. Just waiting for my Partwork upgrades mods that have been sent. Thank you, Ian. Still have a clearance sale and sprue puppet costume already. Have model mods. Wow. Okay.
Brilliant. Cool.
Fantastic. Spencer says, can you see if Power Ranger 1 is still going for a full kit? Like Kev said, Spencer, not until March it'll be available.
Yeah, there was a post put up in the Facebook group. Fan Home put one up as well saying it has been taken down, but the full kit will come back in March. So
yeah. Spider Proof says, watch Captain America Brave New World. I didn't think it was that bad. I was entertained, so it did its job.
Yeah. I didn't think it was as bad as people were saying. I thought it was quite good.
Yeah. We've got Lindsay's builds in who says, hello, everyone. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hope you're feeling better. Andy Carroll says, Kev, if it's a virus, antibiotics no good, as they only work if it's biological. Yeah.
I'm just trying everything. I'm taking like Carvonia, and she said to take Piriton, which is like an allergy thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think that would work, but I've been taking it. So
I always go for buttercup syrup.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I've got Carvonia at the moment. I'm taking. I've also got Carvonia drop sweets, lockets, throat sweets. Everything.
You know what? In Yorkshire, we're always looking at how much things cost. But when we get a cold or flu, when we go to chemistry,
it goes out the window.
We don't care how much things cost.
Quite, yeah.
I need that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I spent like 30 or 40 quid buying stuff just to get rid of this. And it's lucky that we did, because all the kids have got it and Kirsty's got it now. So
it's only when you go home and Julie says, what have you bought? How much did that cost? And you're like, I don't know, I need it. And she's like, what have you spent on? Yeah,
well, we went to the pharmacy and Kirsty went, what do I need? And I just went, you see that shelf? Yeah, all of that, the whole shelf.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, lucky that we did, because, like I said, the girls have got it now as well. So, it's benefiting them as well. So,
we've got Kevin and Marion who says, hi, everyone. Kev and Mark, a bit late tonight. Don't worry. We're probably going for about another 15 minutes anyway because of Kev's
voice.
We've got Steve Edmonds who says, that reminds me of when I got chicken pox at 30. I went to the doctor about it and he said, what do you want me to do about it? There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember our eldest fell ill and he was at primary school and we rung the doctors and said, look, he's been sent home with a rash. We need to get him to see the doctor. And they were like, oh, you can't do that. We've got no appointments. Like, well, no, he's been sent home with a rash. We need to get him to see the doctor. This has just appeared.
Yeah.
And they were very snooty about it. We went in there, and the woman in there was really bearing his eyes into us, like, oh, you're overacting parents and stuff like that. Went into the doctor, and the doctor says, right, can you just stick out your tongue? He stuck out his tongue, turned around and said, he's got scarlet fever.
Oh, yeah.
And I turned around to the doctor and says, can you have a word with your receptionist, please, then? Because we've been made out to be the worst people I've ever known and judged for bringing our child in, and he's got scarlet fever, seriously. And with that, they have to let the health board know.
Yeah.
That they've had a diagnosed case of scarlet fever. Letters have to go out at school to say that the child that's come down with it and everything. And we were made to feel so guilty for just having our child set by a doctor. I didn't see that secretary again after that.
Oh, good.
What happened there?
Yeah. Okay.
Ian's World of Models says, thanks, guys. No problem, Ian.
No problem.
Will's Workshop saying Pitstone Hobbit is doing a car build with the silver. So that, yeah.
Yeah, I think the silver was a later version of him. Because there were some mods that some of the companies offered that are, because I've recently just rewatched Knight Rider again. So there was some. I mean, the car is quite faithful actually. The Knight Rider that we get from Fan Home is actually quite good for the first season, and then little bits start creeping in every couple of series. Like the printout, it didn't in the first season. I don't think it had like a printout or an analyst, like it analysed substance. They were all new. They were all added into seasons later on.
It's a bit like the Back to the Future car, isn't it? 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, because I saw someone done a mod for the accelerator pedal, which lights up. It goes green.
Yeah.
Well, that only appeared from season 3 onwards.
Yeah.
I
think it's a case of either you pick a car you want to go with and you mod it, or you just do whatever you want to do with it as what you see fit. Yeah. Will's Workshop says, you may have seen I've been working on my 1.8 Revel Trans Am. I've got that video to watch, actually. It's in my queue list. Flip Dip says, Buttercup, yield me, down the bottle in 2 days. It's nice stuff. So really, really nice stuff. D says, Mark, I know you're ending early, so the customary good night, both.
It's a bit early. Come on.
It's only 25 to 8.
Yeah.
Got at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've got enough time. It's fine.
David Hawley says, Kev, I feel for you. Had a cold for what seems like a year so far. I find that multivitamins and supplements seem to help.
Yeah, I've got them as well.
Yeah. We've got David Phillips in who says, evening, gents. Evening, David. Welcome.
Hi, David. Welcome.
Flip Dip says, doctors, receptionists are little Hitlers. Yeah.
You would have thought someone with customer service facing that they would be more approachable, but yeah, they must.
Fine, but this was before COVID.
They've always been like that. I can remember it when the kids were little, they were like that as well. It must be in their job description. Do you hate people? Yes, you've got the job.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. We went through all that, and it ended up being scarlet fever, and it was like, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
So I'm like, have a word with your receptionist, because where we've been treated, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Dave Matt Bill says, great stream tonight, guys. Get well soon, Kev.
Cheers, Dave.
And then D says, yeah, but you don't know, Kev. Gonna keel over, LOL.
Yeah. I'm all right. But yeah. As you can hear. Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah.
David Hawley says, 9 years ago, I was very badly wrong diagnosed by my doctor and told to go home and rest, etc. 3 days later, I was rushed into hospital in a coma, and it transpired to be sepsis, and I nearly died, but okay.
Yeah, I had a an ulcer on my gum, and I went to my dentist, and they just went, go home. We'll do a tooth extraction because the abscess was above the tooth in 3 days' time. Anyway, the next day I felt awful, like really bad, and my face had swollen like this.
Yeah.
I went to the dentist. I said, look, it's getting worse. And they went, well, we can't do anything for 3 days. And I was like, okay. And it was, I kept falling asleep. I was like, it wasn't hurting. I was just tired. I just couldn't keep awake. In the end, my wife said, you'd have to go to hospital. So I went to hospital, and they said, you have to go to Newton Park, which is down in London. Because they specialise in dental abscesses and stuff like that. So went down there. I got seen at like midnight, and the nurse come in. She's done a blood test. She goes, "You're staying the night." I was like, "What?" I could barely speak. My face is like this. She goes, "You've got septicemia."
Oh.
She goes, "You're staying in." So that night I stayed in. They took the tooth out. They drained all the fluid. And yeah, I had septicemia, and they said I was lucky that I went to the hospital, because I might not have made it if I left it another day. And I was in hospital for 4 days.
I had the same with Julie. She had an abscess, and she was tired, and I literally marched her to a out of hours GP, which luckily was not to the A&E department. And the doctor at the GP took one look and went, she needs to go to A&E now. I'm going to have to read this through. If I hadn't got her there that night, she probably would have got septicemia.
Yeah, no, they did a blood test, and the lady came back, and I was in there, and she goes, you're staying in tonight. And I was like, what? She goes, well, you've got septicemia. It's like, I didn't even know what it all was at that point. And so I had an operation that night, and I stayed in hospital for 4 days. So yeah,
I knew somebody who had a tooth abscess, and it got worse and worse. Kept going to the GP. They said, fine, just take antibiotics, get him with your dentist. 2 days later, he had a heart attack.
Jeez, yeah. Yes.
He had a heart attack, and he's now my age, 44, with a pacemaker. But he had the pacemaker in at 25.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Andy Carroll says, well, Kev, glad you're okay at least. You're kind of okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. And Dee says, well, glad you did. My bro wasn't so lucky. It took him. Oh, gosh.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Right, well, it's 20 to, would you believe? And I'm caught up on chat.
Yeah, brilliant.
So, Kev's going to go now and hide over water.
I'm going to go and cough more and stick more medicine down my throat. But yeah.
Hopefully you'll get over it this week.
I'm really hopeful, because I was like this last week, so it's been a week already, so you can do one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. Kev, it'll just be wait and see with you next week on your channel.
Yeah.
Myself, everything will be as normal on the channel, normal releases on normal days. And then, hopefully next Sunday, Kev will be back up to strength. Just plenty of resting fluids, Kev.
Yeah,
David Holly says, get well soon, Kev. We need you.
Yes, thank you, Dave.
And then Will's Workshop says, good night, all. Feel better soon, Kev.
Cheers, Will.
Ian's World of Models says, get well soon, Kev. I had the same, lasted about 3 weeks.
Oh, I don't want it after that long. But yeah, thank you, Ian.
It affects people in different ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does, yeah.
So, but thank you everybody for coming along for the short show tonight. Thank you for all your chat. Thank you for all the comments and keeping it going. Jason says, feel better soon, Kev.
Thank you, Jason.
And yeah, hopefully we'll catch you the same time, same place next week. It just leaves me to say I've been Mark.
And I've been Kev.
And we'll catch you all next week, guys. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.